Good evening, colleagues. Seems that our time together in this course is drawing to a close, with only a few more days together remaining to us. We have been charged in this final posting to discuss the problem with human scale as it relates to proper and right governance. I will be drawing mainly from Dr. Livingston's lectures on the subject. It was Aristotle who first advocated for the benefit of sparsely populated republics that subdivided once their population exceeded a certain threshold. This Aristotelian idea of secession to maintain appropriate human scale was echoed by Johann Althusius and David Hume. Even Thomas Jefferson believed that the newly formed Republic of the 13 United States would go through periods of secession once growth forced them to do so. This was, according to these thinkers and others of the same ilk, the very nature of a republic. Thomas Hobbes, on the other hand, had a very different philosophy on the matter. In fact, this was one of the many ideas on which he disagreed with Aristotle. Hobbes believed that there is no limit to the size of a republic, just as long as the government or the representatives of the populace grows at the same rate. According to Dr. Livingston, there was never a time during the antebellum period when secession was not seriously considered. These debates also took place between the pro-Hobbesian Federalist and the pro-Althusian Anti-Federalist during the Constitutional Convention in 1787. Abraham Lincoln, when faced with secession of the southern states, stated, "Secession would destroy the world's only existing democracy and prove for all time to future Americans and to the world that a government of the people cannot survive." It was really only during the Reconstruction period and moving forward that the idea of secession was basically forgotten. As the scars of the Civil War ran deep and any mention of secession was met with accusations of treason. And the same sentiment still holds true today, though the talk of secession has ramped up over the last few years considering the current political climate. So, due to the problems of human scale, should secession be considered? Are we as a nation too big to be governed adequately? Has our population growth caused such a considerable rift in our national political climate that the chasm just cannot be bridged? I would say that yes, our population has caused us to outgrow our ability to govern effectively, that the rift is too grand, and that secession should be considered. And I do not feel that the answer is simply to increase the size of the government to make it more representative of its population. I am in agreement with the Aristotelian, Althusiast, and Humean line of thought that suggests secession is the best way to keep a republic to its healthiest size. This is also a way to temper the divergency of political thought, keeping like-minded people together. Otherwise, such as in the current state of political upheaval, every election cycle brings with it the feeling that one political half, the slight minority of the country, is subservient to the will of the other political half, the slight majority. Thank you.